Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm making Afghan dish called Shola غوربندی, which is from Qhorbandi region. We have here a ground beef, mung beans with sticky rice already soaked. We have chopped onion, cilantro, serrano pepper chopped, and we have chopped bell pepper, garlic, tomato, coriander powder, salt, and black pepper. Let's begin. We begin by chopping vegetable. So I put some onion, serrano pepper, and I'm going to go ahead and grind this. Transferring the mix to the meat. This is the first part. I'm preparing a meatball. Putting cilantro. Adding 1 egg. Black pepper. Salt. Teaspoon of coriander powder, maybe 2.5. And we are going to mix it. I also will add chopped garlic. So then let's begin to mix. I'm also going to add breadcrumb. About 2 tablespoons. You can also add flour instead, all-purpose flour, about 2 tablespoons, to keep the meat together because of onions and the meat could be a little soft, so that will keep it together. So we let the mix set. Looks very beautiful. So we're going to let the mix set. To make korma for the meatball, you need garlic, onion, bell pepper, tomato, and a piece of serrano pepper. So I'm going to grind this. We're going to add the paprika. Black pepper. Salt. Coriander powder. About 3 teaspoons. We're going to mix it again. I preheated the pan and I added about a tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm going to add the mix. We are going to saute the mix until the mix starts getting halfway cooked. Continue stirring and stirring the pot. I will add also a teaspoon of turmeric powder. We're going to cook this until the liquid starts evaporate, and the mix will look very nice and shiny, and no longer has a liquid in it. We check the perfect. You check the salt, make sure it's nice and you know, to your taste. If it's less, you can always add, but you check the salt on both mixed. I'm going to go ahead and make the meatballs. The meatball, make sure it's not very big. Do it like the size of walnut, you know. So then you make it and you place them very nicely there. Turn down the heat also. When you're placing the meatball, turn down the heat. Okay, meatball is getting ready, very, very good. Do not stir the meatball. You hold your pot and you kind of shake it like this, okay? Because if you stir, then you're going to break all the meatballs. Now I'm going to cover it to get cooked. Meatball is fully cooked. I add some steamed garbanzo beans, and it looks very good. It's time to chop the vegetable and grinding for shola, which is part of this Shola Qhorbandi. So we're going to place the onion. And serrano pepper, tomato. So we're going to I'm going to add more tomatoes, bell pepper, and garlic. We add paprika, teaspoon of turmeric powder. Salt. Black pepper. And olive oil. About 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Mix them all together. The pot has been preheated. About 2 tablespoons of oil. And I add the mix. So I drain the water, and I'm just going to place the rice. And let it boil. The water should be, you place your finger inside, and the water should be about 2, line 1 and 2, right here, above the rice and mung beans, which is the mix that we have here. It has to be right there. Slowly Shola is getting ready also. You gotta stir Shola, because if you don't, then it's going to start, the bottom part to start getting stick to the pot and start burning. So you gotta stir it. We're going to check the consistency of the mung beans. As you see, it's not ready yet. Once you start getting a little bit of soft, then you cover the pressure cooker. You can cook in any pot, but I like it in pressure cooker because you get better results. So we're going to wait a little bit more till it gets a little bit soft. That way when you hold doing it like this, you can feel it's getting soft. Then you cover the pot. I just wanted to mention something, that some of the rice, it depends where they are coming from, they are a little bit stubborn than the other one. So this rice needed more water. So I did add some boiling water there, and you can do the same until the rice and mung beans is soft. Shola is ready. I like to eat the shola inside the bowl because it's easier to eat. So I like it that way. So we place, this is nice and clean. We place on side. And then we place the meatball. I also add in a meatball steamed pre-cooked garbanzo beans that I had it in my fridge. I also like to add some yogurt. The yogurt, how I prepare the yogurt, dry mint, salt, and a little bit of water. It depends on the consistency of your yogurt when you're purchasing the yogurt. This is a homemade yogurt. So you put it's a cayenne pepper, and dry mint. You're also putting a little bit of kurma, and ready to serve.